What do you make of this 5-week rally and now seeing futures under a bit of pressure this morning?
Yeah, I think it was really kicked off by a lot of optimism around improvements on the inflation side. If you think about it, earlier this year, inflation very high, supply demand really out of balance. And what we've seen is significant improvements on both the inflation front and also on the employment front. So we'll see this week if that continues. But I think that that was really the kickoff. And I think folks feel like the Fed's last hike is in for now. I think that drove a lot more money into the market that potentially could have been sidelined.
Yeah, the thought that the Fed is done hiking also having a big impact on the bond market, which you're also looking at. You're saying next year we could see a bull market for bonds. Right now, we're just looking at the 10-year 4.24 or so earlier when we were just checking it. Give us a sense. How does that impact the market for the rest of this year?
Yeah, so I mean, we think that longs in the bond market or overweights in the bond market perform better over a wider range of scenarios. To your point, if we do fall into some weakness or a mild recession, those bonds should do well. On the other side, if the Fed does have to pick up hiking again, you can sort of earn your way out. On the equity side, we like certain sectors that have been performing better in a rate stable type environment, like infrastructure. The small and mid caps that had really been beaten up, they've been performing better in this recent rally, and they've really made up a small bit of some of the underperformance they had seen earlier in the year.
All right, I want to look ahead to today specifically, Mimi. What is your WEX word of the day? How do you see today playing out?
I picked the word momentum because I just feel like there is so much momentum right now. There's a lot of optimism, and over the next week, we really need to see if if the employment picture holds up to the rest of this theory that we're really just coming into balance.
So the other thing you're looking at right now is the Magnificent Seven. Huge rally this year, of course. A lot of talk about valuation. A lot of investors are going to be looking to put some money to work at the end of the year. Give us a sense right now. When you look at the Magnificent Seven, would you continue to put money in there right now? Are you worried about the valuations?
On the margin, we're more worried about those valuations. Let me just point out, a few weeks ago, we were talking about the S&P up 15% and the equal weighted S&P flat on the year. And now that equal weighted is up, I don't know, 6, 7, 8%. So this most recent rally has been a broader rally. And so we would not focus solely on those Magnificent Seven, where the valuations are really much more stretched.
Okay, so if not the Magnificent Seven, is there someplace else in this last month of the year? A lot of people calling for that Santa Claus rally, a lot of people looking to take advantage of it. Where do you put money to work?
Yeah, I think you go with the diversified basket. That's basically what we've had. So you make sure that you have some of everything, global equities, some small and mid cap. Like I said, those have been beaten up. And don't forget the bonds either.